Hey guys, it's TCD Jeff with Chainsaw Diaries. Check us out here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I've got a little battle report here for you. We got our guest today. Why don't you tell them your name, where you're from, and what's your favorite part about 40K?
Hey everybody, I'm Justin. I'm from the west side of Cleveland, and I'm playing Tyranids today. My favorite part about 40K is that every game is different. No matter how you do it, you set up terrain different, you play a different mission. So you can use the same models that you've painted for hours and hours and hours, and you can get hours more of fun out of them by playing many different games.
That's awesome. I agree, that is an awesome part of the game. And what we got here for you today, again, is a battle report. We got 1,500 points. We're going to be doing Maelstrom. We rolled for Cleanse and Capture. And we're playing Spearhead Assault Deployment. And what do you got? What'd you bring with us to play?
Oh, you're playing against Tyranids.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, that's right. The Swarm.
The Hive Mind has arrived. And I got Dark Angels. One of my favorite factions, actually is my favorite faction. So let's get to it. Alright guys, TCD Jeff here, showing off my Dark Angels deployment. So we got, like we said, Spearhead Assault. So we got the nice little pointed hammer and anvil thing kind of going on here. So to start off, I got some Ravenwing Bikers here with what you see, what you get. So we got a plasma gun and then a sergeant with a chainsword. Then we got these devastators here up on this perch in the building with 3 heavy bolters, and let's show them off in the las cannon. Again, beautifully painted by myself. And then I have the hearse is back for more. The Nephilim jet fighter with the Avenger mega bolter, Black Sword missile launcher, and twin heavy bolter. And then I have 3 Ravenwing land speeders right here on the left side with heavy bolter and assault cannon right there. And then my warlord is Samael on Sable Claw. So he's going to be giving me some rerolls, which you guys know I love to have, and going to help me out trying to take down this massive Tyranid force over there. And then for my final 2 units in Deep Strike, I have a Deathwing Knight Squad, and I have a Deathwing Terminator Squad with Assault Cannon and Chain Fist.
Hey everybody, this is Justin. I am the guest here, visitor player. I'm playing Tyranids. What you see here, it's everything what you see is what you get. My warlord is the Tyranid Prime there with bone swords and a Death Spitter. It's not 2 units, it's just 1 unit of Termagants, they're just painted differently. But they all have flesh borers. And then over here we have the Gargoyles. They all have flesh borers. I have a Harpy with heavy venom cannons. And over here I have an Exocrine, which is 12 shots if it doesn't move, if you guys don't know. I got Homagants over yonder. Over here we have the Hive Guard, 2 units of them. They don't need line of sight to shoot. And back here I did bring a Flyrant, and he's got Rending Claws and a Death Spitter with Slimer Maggots. It's the new gun for Tyranids. We got a new gun this edition. It's awesome. And that's all. I set myself up in a spearhead like Jeff. I backed myself up a little bit though. I'm not exactly at my point, but I positioned myself to try to march down the field, and I have most of the objectives on my side of the field, so I'm hoping I can just outlast him and score more points than him and win the game. All right.
Here's the roll off. I get +1. 5. I get
6.
a 6. You can tie on a 6.
I can tie on a... I will not.
Yes.
I will get a 2.
So I will choose. As you guys know, I won the roll-off to go first, and Justin here is going to see if he can seize the initiative.
And right before I do, I will mention that I do have Rippers and Reserves, 2 units of them, just in case Jeff doesn't call me on it later.
He lied.
All right.
He's an absolute liar.
Here comes a 6.
And it's a 2. So I will be taking the first turn. Dark Angels, turn 1. Alright guys, TCD Jeff here, my first turn. So I drew my 3 cards. Got Defend Objective 1, Secure Objective 3, and Domination. Domination's probably not going to happen, if ever, so probably just move on from that one real quick. But let's see where it's on at the table. So we got Objective 1 here, and this massive amount of Termagants and just Tyranid bodies. So that's probably not going to be achieved anytime soon. But luckily we get the old freebie Secure Objective 3 here. It's the point for just showing up. So I'll be able to get that one here. But I just finished my movement phase, so the bike's here, just kind of moved around this objective to hold it. Devastator stayed put for obvious reasons. I have the land speeders and Samael kind of shimmied on up here. Got a good look down the field at a lot of Tyranids, trying to take them out, thin the horde a little bit. The flying hearse moved over here and gonna help give some covering fire, trying to take down, again, there's just insurmountable bodies here. And I chose to forego doing Deep Strike, just to see how it plays out and see where I can use that advantage later. Plus, he's got a lot more stuff than me, models-wise, so I'm gonna try and hold on to those Terminators for as long as I can to keep them out there so I can still do damage later in the game. So let's move on to the shooting phase. Alright, so here in my shooting phase, first we're gonna start off with some Devastators. We're gonna have the heavy bolters go into the Termagants there up front. And then we're gonna have the las cannon gonna try and take a pot shot at the exocrine there. So we will I'm gonna do the signum for my sergeant onto the las cannon first, so we can roll that up right here. All right, so gonna need a 2 to hit, and there it is, boom. And it's strength 9 versus toughness 8.
Correct.
All right, so 3s to wound, and there it is, folks. A wonderful 2. Do I want to use command point? Yes, I'm going to use a command point here to reroll this die. And I need a 3, and it pays off for a hit. It's a wound, yeah. So why don't you try and roll a save here?
Okay. So this is just a 6-up save because it's a -3 to.
Oh,
the exocrine! That's a las cannon. It does nothing.
Oh,
It does nothing. My shell is so strong.
Ugh. That one hurts, folks. That one hurts.
All day like this, Jeff. It's gonna be like this all day.
Ugh. I gotta deal with this too. All right, heavy bolters into the Termagant. So 3's up here because we didn't move, and looks like we got about 6 hits, and strength 5 versus toughness 3. So we're gonna be wounding on 3s. And I got, looks like 3 AP -1s.
And so that'll be 3 dead.
Alright, next up we're going to have Samael in Sable Claw. He's going to pump a ton of shots into those gargoyles there. So we got, we're going to do the twin assault cannon first. So that's going to be 12 shots. Now he did move, so his 2+ ballistic skill is now going to become 3+ because it is a heavy weapon. But, as you folks know, I love the reroll. So Samael gets to reroll all of his failed hits, as well as all Ravenwing units within 6 inches of him. So we're going to go ahead and do the 12 dice here. So 3s. So not bad. Looks like 8 hits. And then rerolling these guys. So 10 hits altogether. And it's strength 6 on toughness 3. So 2s are going to wound up here. So it looks like 8 AP -1s.
Alright, that'll be 8 dead.
Alright, so now we got the twin heavy bolter still from Samael. So going again still into the gargoyles. So again 3s for all the heavy bolter and heavy weapon shenanigans.
And you get to reroll all misses?
All fail for Ravenwing units. So.
That's incredible.
And then he gets to reroll 1s for any Dark Angels unit within 6 inches.
Sounds great.
So it looks like 4 hits. Not as good as I hoped, but we're going to roll with it. And it's strength 5 now on toughness 3, so just 3s. So I see 2 dead, because it's AP -1. 2.
That's 2 dead.
Alright, next up we're going to have the land speeder conglomerate. Going to start shooting over at the gargoyles as well. So let's go with this front guy here below Samael here.
Now in this edition, you get the split fire. Are you going to change it up a little bit, or are they all going in the gargoyle?
Well, first this guy. We'll just do them one at a time and see
You
which.
can't. If they're all in one unit.
They're not in one unit.
Oh, they're all different.
They're all one separate
Oh,
units.
this is so powerful. Okay, good for you.
So we'll do the assault cannon first. So it is 6 shots here. It's going to need 4s, but it gets rerolls because of Samael and the Ravenwing shenanigans. So again, 4s, and I see all hit.
Nice.
And it's strength 6 versus toughness 3. So we're going with 2s again. And there is 5 AP -1. Hey, some odds there, folks. You see that? Only 1-1 on 6 dice. Isn't that something? So that's 5 dead gargoyle. Next, we got that same land speeder, so this guy right here. We're going to do his heavy bolter now, so 3 shots. And again, 4s. And rerolling fails. Just 2. And strength 5, toughness 3, so 3s. And it looks like 1 dead gargoyle. Alright, and then we're going to do the next land speeder, or right above him. And we're going to do the exact same thing. So 6 shots, 4s, and rerolling fails. Just 5, and then 2s because it's strength 6. So I see 5 dead gargoyles. The heavy bolter, again 4s, and rerolling fails. Just 2, and then 3s because of the strength 5. So that's 2 more dead gargoyles. And we will finish off with the top Ravenwing land speeder here. So again, the assault cannon first. So here we go. I'll roll them up, needing 4s, and rerolling fails. And I see just 5. And then again 2s. So 5 more. And then last but not least, the heavy bolter. All hit, and wounding on 3s. I see just 1.
One gargoyle.
1 gargoyle left in the squad.
Out of 30, 1 gargoyle lives. Nothing's going your way, Jeff.
It's the people's gargoyle.
That's right, you know.
Hello, guys.
So we've decided the Flying Hearse Nephilim jet fighter for those at home. He's going to split fire here, so he's going to do the twin heavy bolter into that last gargoyle because that'd be really great if I could get some first blood. Going to probably need it in this game. And then the Avenger Mega Bolter is going to go in the Termagants, and we're going to do the Black Sword missile launcher into the Exocrine. So let's roll it up. So let's do the twin heavy bolter first. So since he did move, it's -1, and since he has strafing run, which does that have fly?
Those items have fly. Yes.
So he's not going to get his +1 for strafing run. So he's actually just going to be hitting on 4s.
Ah, stay alive.
So just 1.
That's right. Live.
And I need a 3 here.
Live.
Got it.
No.
Yes.
That's a -1, and it is first blood. You'll get yourself a victory point.
Woo! That was close. You know, I really made it dramatic there. That was a big 6 there. I was feeling like I was gonna roll a 1. I just had the feeling, but it didn't happen.
30 gargoyles I had to take out of my box, magnetize to these little things here, put them on the board, and that's 30 gargoyles I now need to take off and put them back in the box.
They didn't move either.
And they haven't done anything yet in the game.
Alright, so now we're going to do the Avenger Mega Bolter, so that's 10 shots into the Termagants. Now, I'm assuming they don't have fly.
No, they don't.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they don't have fly.
They did, but they cut off the way. Things to do.
Yeah, the writers just forgot.
Right.
So 10 shots, he's going to be hitting on 3s now because it's +1, -1. So again, loving those 1s, but it looks like 7 hits, and it's strength 6 on your toughness 3, so it looks like 2s, and still always getting that 1 whenever possible. But that looks like 6 dead because it's AP -1.
That's fair enough. I'm going to take them from this side of the map.
All right, here's the roll for the Black Sword missile launchers into the Exocrine. So again, he doesn't have fly, right?
No, he does not.
So shocker there, that big guy, no wings, he's not flying. So we're gonna be hitting on 3s, and 2 hits. Wow, that's some hot dice right there. Hot dice. All right, and it's strength 7 versus toughness 8, right?
Correct.
All right, so 5s are gonna be what I need here, and I got 2.
All right, here comes my 6-up saves because it's -3. Ooh, how about double 1s?
Ooh, wow. So that's 4 damage because it's 2 damage apiece.
I'll use these fancy wooden things. I like to count up for folks
fine.
at home.
That's fine. So we got, decent amount of damage in the shooting phase. Not in range to charge anything in the charge phase. Obviously no fight phase. And the morale phase, he's got the old synapse going on here. So he's going to go ahead and ignore any morale checks that he has to take. It's just auto pass or however you want to take it. Doesn't have to auto pass. Same thing, right? So I will get secure objective 3, and I will also get the ever coveted first blood. And that will be Dark Angel's turn 1.
Discard.
Oh yeah, I'll discard. I will be discarding domination because that is definitely not something I will be foresee achieving anytime soon.
Hello, Justin here. I pulled 3 objectives. I pulled hold objective 5, defend objective 5, and assassinate a character. I also pulled another objective, which I already burned 2 of my CPs. I had 6 altogether to start the game with, and it allowed me to discard that card and put up another one. It was it'll make him fail a morale check, which does not happen with the Dark Angels, for those who know. I finished my movement phase, and what I started to do first was I wrapped around my right flank, because this used to be filled with gargoyles, and it's not anymore. So I brought my Termagants back around to protect it, because I know he's got Terminators coming in. I brought my Hormagaunts over. I fell back with my Warlord. Exocrine stayed put. Hormagaunts still moved over. My Hive Guard, 3 of them just sat put, and the other 3 moved up. So they'll be taking a -1 on their shooting. Flyrant moved up, and I brought my Rippers in to grab objective 5 because I need that. And way over here, brought the Harpy up. We'll see what he can do against this Flyer. Alright, Tyranid Psychic phase. I'm using my Hive Tyrant to cast Catalyst on my Exocrine. And it's a value of 6. So here we go. And it goes off with an 8.
So what does it do?
That allows me to... it's basically old school Feel No Pain. After a wound is suffered, he can roll a 5-0.
So disgustingly resilient.
Yep. Basically, I gave him disgusting resilient.
Very good. Anything else?
That's it for the second phase. On to the shooting phase. First thing we're going to do is shoot these Hive Guard who move. So they have heavy weapons, so they're going to take a -1 to hit. So they're going to be hitting on 4s now. I'm going to have one guy in the back shooting at his front land speeder, and the other 2 guys are going to be shooting at his second land speeder. So here we go. Here comes the 2 shots.
On the first one.
We'll do the. This is the close one. So he needs 4s to hit. 1 hits, strength 8, so 3's to wound, and it is a wound, and it will be -2 on the AP.
Okay, so looks like a 5 up. No.
And it does D3 damage. 3. The other 2 guys will be shooting at the front, and I forgot to mention that these guys do not need line of sight, and they ignore cover when they shoot. So that's why I'm able to shoot across the board through this line of sight, because they're shooting bugs that can fly around it and kill whatever they want to target. So here comes the shots with 2 others. They'll be firing on the back one, on the second one. There'll be 4s to hit. Only 1 hits out of 4.
So at least he's going to stay alive.
And here comes 3 up.
There it is.
And it's a hit. And here comes the wound.
I got to roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
I'll take the 1 damage.
5.
No, so he takes 1.
Takes 1 damage.
So I did specify that he only had 5 wounds. He actually has 6. So the land speeders have 6 wounds apiece.
Fair enough.
So 5 wounds left on that guy. So 3 on the first, 3 left on the first one, and 5 left on the second.
Next with these next 3 Hive Guard, I've decided to fire all of them into the first guy here that has only 3 wounds left. Yes, I'm hoping to overkill him, but many times I've rolled and have failed to kill one model, and that guy has a lot of guns, and he doesn't take a negative when he takes wounds, so I'm going to try to take him out. Here we go. These are 3 ups to hit. And that's why I did overkill, because I missed 3 times. 3's to wound. Oh, brutal. I will use a command point and re-roll this.
There you go.
So we got 2 wounds.
2 5-ups.
Now we're talking. And 2 D3s.
Just don't roll low. You got it.
Yeah.
He can't explode. So do I roll that or you roll that?
I want to roll it.
Alright. Roll up.
No, I failed. Okay, we're going to be targeting using the Exocrine next, and we're going to be firing at his far land speeder. It's way on the other side of Samuel's, not the one with the wound, but whatever. Since my Exocrine did not move, he gets a +1 to hit, so he'll be hitting on 3s, and he gets to shoot the weapon twice, so he'll be firing the weapon where he gets double shots. It's not shooting the weapon twice, so you don't get to split fire it. But 12 shots onto that land speeder, hitting on 3s. Pretty good roll. I'm happy with this. Sometimes I fail terribly. But I will take it. Yeah. That is 8 hits. And we are at strength 7 versus toughness.
5, so 3.
3. Here we go. Not as good, but you'll be on your 4-up. Invuln?
You're shooting at the far land speeder, not semi, so I don't
Oh,
have
yes.
Invuln.
Oh, he does not have an invuln. So, yeah, so it'll be a minus 3.
So 5, 6 ups. Let's see some hot dice here, guys.
Hot dice!
Ones, where you at? No saves. So if it's 2 damage apiece, then he's for sure wrecked.
Yes, minus 3 at 2 damage apiece.
Wow, that is some serious firepower.
That's 2 land speeders dead, yo!
And I don't know if you're gonna handle that. All right.
I got more where that came from.
We gotta roll if he explodes. I'll let you roll. Since you, for consistency, I'll let you roll.
Okay. Well, I mean, sure. All right.
Dice roll's a dice roll.
Well, there you go. You stick with me. Stick with me and I'll keep you alive all day.
That's right, man.
Okay, he'll fire now his Stinger Salvo. Same target. It's going to be forced to hit. 2 hits. It's strength 5 versus toughness 5, so it'll be forced to wound. 2 wounds at a -1.
Uh-oh.
Man, what if they do more damage than heavy venom?
What's the damage?
Just 1.
Okay, so he's still gonna be alive at least. So it's -1, so force. Pass 1, fail 1, so he's down to 2.
And I will not be charging, so that's going to end my turn.
Very well.
So that's the end of turn 1 for Justin, and I secured objective 5, so that'll be 1 point for me. I'm going to discard Assassinate, because he only has 1 character on the board, and I feel like I might kill him, but I want to draw more cards. And the other one is Defend Objective 5, which means I have to hold that Objective 5 for the next turn, which we'll see if he knocks me off. That's all.
Alright, Jeff back again with my turn 2 Maelstrom cards. So I drew 2 cards this turn, and I got Big Game Hunter and No Prisoners, along with the still held Defend Objective 1. So let's get to it. Alright, so Jeff back here with the Dark Angels movement phase on turn 2. So the bikes just kind of shifted again, didn't really move a whole lot. Gonna try and see if we can move these rippers here off this objective. Devastator stayed put. Samael and the lone left land speeder kind of just shimmied on back here. So
Cowards!
Hey man, we bravely ran away. No, it's called tactical repositioning. And then the Terminators, just the Terminators, the regular Terminator squad, the Deathwing Knights are still in Deep Strike. The regular Terminator squad deep struck here. Gonna see if we can start thinning out the horde again, right here. And then the Flying Hearse Nephilim jet fighter shifted and got a nice view of all these Tyranid bodies to see if we can do some damage.
And that land speeder healed up because I messed up.
Oh yes, we do need to clarify that this land speeder here, because the Harpy was out of Synapse, he actually had to shoot at the closest model. So we're just going to call it null and void, and he went back to the 5 wounds that he had, not including the wounds that he took from the Harpy. So that's why he regained some hull points there. All right, so let's head over to the shooting phase. All right, first we're going to do a quick check-in on the score. So currently it's 2-1 in the People's Heroes' favor. So TCD Jeff up 2-1 on Justin and turn 2 right now. So first, in the shooting phase here, I'm going to have these 4 Ravenwing bikers here going to take some shots into the Ripper swarm over there, see if we can knock them off that objective. So here we go, we're going to do the twin bolt guns first. So it's going to be 8 shots, needing 3s. Look at them 1s right there. And we got 5 hits, and it's strength 4 versus toughness 3, so 3s to wound. I see 4, no AP.
Here comes my 6-up saves.
So I see 1
One
dead,
save,
1 dead model.
3 wounds, 1 dead model.
And we got plasma coming up here, needing a 3, that's a 1. Thank goodness, not old plasma wounds.
Oh yeah.
Plasma rules, yeah. No more gets hot.
He gets hot!
Alright, so next we're going to move on to the Devastator squad here. We're going to have the heavy bolters, and per the rules, the sergeant can use the signum and still shoot his gun. So he's going to shoot his bolt gun as well into the Ripper swarm. And then so the 3 heavy bolters, sergeant's bolt gun into the Ripper swarm, and the las cannon is going to again, hopefully, sneak a pot shot into the Exocrine again. We'll see what happens. If we can actually do that and actually get some damage on him and not make a random 6+ save. So why don't we do the
I feel no pain now. He's got disgustingly resilient.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. We're going to do the heavy bolters first. So it's going to be 9 shots into the rippers. Now, because Samael on Sableclaw is within 6 inches of this unit, that gets to reroll ones.
See you later, rippers.
And also, again, I'm using the Signum on the las cannon. Specify. So, wow, the one time I get to reroll.
Twos!
Look at that. 4 2s. Man, soon I'm going to be your guy for 2s. All right. So it's strength 5 on toughness 3, so 3s. And I see just 2 AP minus 1s.
I'll take 2 wounds.
And they'll take 2 wounds there. And then here is the Sergeant's bolt gun. So needing a 3. And that's a 2. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all
Hot
them.
dice!
Hot dice. If you need 2s, I got you. All right. We got the las cannon now. So it is hitting on a 2 because of the Signum into the exocrine. And I do get to reroll 1s because of Samael. So here's the roll. That's a 6. That'll hit. And it's strength 9 on toughness 8. So again, 3s. And I'm going to use another command point to reroll. And there's that 2.
Oh my goodness.
There it is, folks. I should have used another dice. All right, we're going to move over to the land speeders over here. Samael is going to split fire. He's going to split fire his twin heavy bolter into the Ripper Swarm over there. And then he's going to do his twin assault cannon into the Harpy. Alright, so let's do the twin heavy bolter first. So it's going to be 6 shots. Now again, he's normally hitting on 2s, but since he moved, he's going to be hitting on 3s, and he rerolls fails. All fails, not just 1. So going to reroll this 2. So they all hit. And it's strength 5 on toughness 3. So again, we're looking for 3s. And that is 4 wounds.
Which will kill it?
Kill 1, and we got 1 wound left on that guy there. So 2, and then 2.
Oh, no, he only has 1 wound left, so he'll kill all of them.
Oh, I will kill
They'll
him.
all be dead.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I'll take it. Better than I thought.
Better than I thought!
All right, sweet. All right, and now we'll do the twin assault cannon into the Harpy. So it's going to be 12 shots. And hitting on, so he doesn't, I don't take the minus on it?
No minus.
Not hard to hit. Okay, so 3s again, re-rolling fails. Wow!
Whoa.
Again,
Here
folks.
comes the rerolls.
The People's Hero loves those rerolls, and he desperately needs them. So everybody else plays 40k in normal. I play like handicap 40k, like everything's a fail, so I need the rerolls to actually play regular. So it looks like 9 hits, and it's strength 6 on what's his toughness?
6.
So okay, so force. I see 6. AP minus 1.
AP minus 1, so he'll be saving on 5s. Only 2 saves. He'll take 4 wounds.
All right. All right. Next, we're gonna have the other still alive land speeder. He's gonna take his shots into the Harpy as well. So it's gonna be, we're gonna do the 3-shot heavy bolter first. So these are gonna be hitting on 4s, but reroll fails because of Samael. So those are all hit.
Nice.
And strength 5 on toughness 6, so we're gonna need 5s. And I got 1 AP minus 1.
So this will be a 5-up. Fail. Takes wound.
That's another wound. And then we will do the assault cannon. So these will need 4s. Wow, I'll take that. And reroll the fail. So just 5 hits, and then 4s to wound. So I see 3. So 3 AP minus 1.
5s again.
Woo!
2 saves, 1 wound.
Woo! So he's taken 6 wounds so far. Alright. We're going to have the Deathwing, the newly arrived Deathwing Terminators. They're going to go ahead and shoot all of their guns into that Terminator squad, or Termagant squad there. Not Terminator squad. So we're going to do Stormbolters first. So we got 4 guys within half range. That's going to be 16 shots. Love that rule. Best rule in 8th edition, man. Rapid fire 2 Stormbolters. Alright, 3s. And not bad. We'll sort through this here and see what we come up with. So let's see, looks like 10 10 hits?
9.
9 hits. And strength 4 on toughness 3, so 3s. So I see 6.
All right, 6 up saves. Here we go. Nope.
See
6 dead Termagants.
There we go. Alright, next we'll do the assault cannon for the Tyranid squad to finish up their shooting. So they're going to be hitting on 4. This is going to be hitting on 4s because they moved. Because of Deep Strike, and that one's cocked. So it looks like 4 hits. And it's strength 6 on toughness 3. So we're going to be wounded on 2s. And I see 3 more as -1.
And that's 3 more dead.
Alright, we've, after much deliberation, I've decided that the Nephilim Jetfire, the Flying Hearse, is going to unload all of his weaponry into the this Hive Guard unit here. So we'll see if we can actually take him down here. So first we're going to do the Twin Heavy Bolter. So it's going to be 6 shots, needing 3s because they have strafing around, and I believe Hive Guard don't fly.
Nope.
So 3s, and there's them 1s, now they're showing up. So 3 hits, and strength 5 on toughness 5, so 4s. So 2 AP -1s.
So we're 5 ups for these guys. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 10 shots from the Avenger Mega Bolter into the squad. So these will hit on 3s. So I see 6. And it's strength 6 on toughness 5, so 3s. Woo! Just 3.
Minus?
-1.
All right, 5 ups again.
Wow.
2 saves, 1 wound. We'd still lose a Hive Guard, though. 1 guy dies.
Okay. And then we will do the 2 Black Sword missile launchers, so again 3s. 2 hits, strength 7, so 3s. And it's AP -3, so you're just going to take 2 wounds apiece, so it'll just kill 1 guy.
Ah, because it's more than 1.
Yeah, it's
4 with 2.
Alright, so after all that shooting, we're going to move into the charge phase. So I'm going to have these Deathwing Terminators. They're going to charge the Harpy here because he does not have hard to hit, so I can just go on up and start punching. So he's going to shoot some Overwatch.
Here we go. First he'll do a Stinger Salvo, which is 4 shots. He's going to get 1 hit. It's strength 5 or toughness 4, so 3 is the wound. 1 wound at -1.
Would you say I'm in cover because of the room?
Yes, I'd say so.
So 2 up. It's good.
And 2d3 shots from the... Ooh, look at that. 5 shots from his heavy venom cannons. 6 is the hit.
Got
1 hits. Strength 9, so 2 is the wound. 1 wound at -1.
So 2 up. Good.
Alright, and let's see if we make that charge.
Alright, here's my charge range. So roll it up. I got an 8, but I am going to command point it because apparently I need a 9 to pass this. So command point and a 1. So that is my turn 2. I killed just 1 unit, so I will get no prisoners, but I was able to destroy the Ripper Swarm, so they won't, at least this turn, get defend objective 5.
Alright, top of turn 2 here. I drew 2 cards, no prisoners, and defend objective 6. And then I spent 2 command points to delete that hold objective 5 because I'm not going to be able to grab it now. He was good enough to take off my Ripper. So I pulled secure objective 2, which of course his Terminators are sitting on too. So I got my work cut out for me, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, Tyranid's movement. I brought my Termagants around here to face his Terminators. Brought the Homagants around to protect my Warlord in case he deep strikes in. I came in close to take on this fighter. And the Hive Guard stayed put so they can unload all their shots without any problems. And far in the back we have some Rippers that dropped. And I can't hold the objective, but I'm hoping to cause some trouble for Jeff. Okay, first thing we're going to do is Smite with the old Tyrant here. It's a casting value of 5.
We are in the psychic phase, by the way.
Oh, sorry, Psychic Phase. It is a 6. It will go off. It does D3 mortal wounds on his fighter.
That's 3.
3 mortal wounds on the fighter.
Boom. Anything else in the psychic phase?
Yes, he'll do the Catalyst again on the Exocrine.
Okay.
No, he'll cast it on himself.
Cast on himself. All right.
Cast it on himself. It does not go off. He fails that spell.
All right. And that's all.
That's it.
Now we're moving on to the shooting phase. All right, here we are in the shooting phase.
All right, first thing we're going to do is fire the Flyrant. He has 6 shots, hitting on 3s against his fighter, hitting on 4s because you're hard to hit.
You're right.
-1, 4s. Only 3 hits. Here we go. Here's the 3. It is strength 7 versus toughness
6.
Toughness 6, so 3s. And that is 2 wounds at a -1.
So 4 ups. Didn't pass any.
Takes 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right, he's down to 5. All right, continue.
The next thing we're going to do is fire the Harpy at him, and he will be firing first the Stinger Salvo, which is 4 shots.
Right in. All right.
This will be 5s to hit. No, 6s, I'm sorry, because he took some wounds.
He did,
He's
yes.
weaker. So now he's going to fail there, and then he'll fire some 2d3, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. He's going to need 6s again.
Got
1, that's a strength 9.
So
3s,
got it.
add -1.
4 up. And it's passed.
And he passes it. Alright, next thing we're doing here is the Termagants will be firing on the Terminators. They will be firing 12 shots, hitting on 4s. And I see about half.
It's like 7.
Yep. And we'll be wounding on 4s. Strength 4 guns. And that will be 1, 2, 3, no AP or anything. So 3 wounds.
3 2 ups. And they're good.
Let's see some 1s. Alright, next thing we'll be doing is my Prime will be firing his 3 shots. He hits on 3s. He hits 2. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. 1 wound at -1. Well, +1 because of cover.
And cover. So 2 up. Good.
Still good. Still good. And next finally we'll fire the Exocrine at the Terminators.
Oh my goodness.
And here comes the 12 shots of doom. 3's to hit. Woo! Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
Hot dice.
Hot dice from the Exocrine. And strength 7, so 3's to wound. And we're going to see...
It's like 6.
We are going to see 6 at -2. Or -3, I'm sorry.
3. Okay.
So +1 to cover, so...
-2. That puts me at a 4 up.
Correct.
I'll take the 4 up. Over my 5 up pinfall. So here we go. 6 4 ups. Past 3. So it's 2 damage apiece, right?
Correct.
So it's 3 dead Terminators.
Okay, the unit of 3 Hive Guard will now fire on the Terminators. Not needed line of sight is a fantastic thing. 3's a hit. Woo! Oh, that's hot dice. And it's 2's to wound because it's strength 8.
And it ignores cover, right?
Yes, sir. So, all wounds, and it will be -2.
-2. Alright, so 5 4 ups. Just failed 1.
Ooh, and it's D3 damage.
See if 1 or 2.
He gets 1 Terminator. The last guy here one more guy will fire upon the Terminator. 1 hit. 1 wound. Come on, 1 fail.
I don't know what that was. I think it was good.
5.
It was
Yeah.
fine. You're good.
Not bad.
All right, well done. Okay, charge phase. We're gonna have the flyer or the Harpy's gonna charge, and the flyer will be charging. But the Harpy's gonna fire first or charge first because he wants to soak up that Overwatch.
Okay. So we'll do the twin heavy bolter first. So 6s. Nothing. Then we'll do the Avenger mega bolter. Again 6s. I got 2. Strength 6 on.
Up to 6.
So 4. And 1 AP -1.
So 5. Fail. He'll take a win.
Okay, and then we shall
Missiles.
do the missiles, yes.
Don't forget the missiles.
Nothing.
Okay, so he will charge. Here comes his charge. He will make it, and then the flyer will charge right on top, and he will make it.
It's going to be a bit of overkill, but...
And finally, your Terminator
yes.
will get to Overwatch against the Termagants. They will charge. They'll need an 8-incher.
Alright, 6s. Nothing. Wow, 4 1s. There it is right there, folks.
And here comes the 8-inch charge. They will fail. They will not make the charge.
Okay.
The tail attack. 2 up to hit. It's a hit. Strength 6 versus toughness
6.
So it's 4 to wound. It will fail. And then here comes the Rending Claws. If you haven't used the Monstrous Rending Claws, I suggest them. They are 0 points to add to your monstrous creatures, and they are awesome. Here we go. 2's the hit. Ooh, see, and that's why he's got weapon skill too. And it'll be 4's to wound. Re-rolling all failed wounds because of Running Claws. And look at that. Only 2 wounds, but that's 2 6s.
Oh gosh.
So you are looking at -6 at 3 wounds apiece. So 6 wounds altogether.
He's dead. Does he? I think he can explode.
He can explode.
Let me roll.
Go ahead.
Oh, I saw it.
I saw it.
I saw it. It was right there. Oh.
And at the end of bottom of turn 2 for me, I did score no prisoners, which was kill whatever, and I'm going to keep both these objectives. One is defend objective. I'm sorry, I'm just discarding objective 6. Defend objective 6. I thought it was hold objective 6, and that would have changed things. And so I'll hold on to secure objective 2. And the score now is 3-2. Jeff.
Alright guys, Jeff back here for the start of turn 3. So for my cards that I drew, I kept Big Game Hunter from last turn. I did discard Defend Objective 1 because that's deep in his territory, so I figured I'd let go of that one. And I picked up Scour the Skies, so just got to kill an enemy unit with Fly, and Psychological Warfare. So it technically can be done, given that it just needs to be out of Synapse, but I'm not hoping on. I'm not keeping my hopes high that that's going to happen. So I'll probably end up discarding it, but we'll see what happens. And the score is again still it's 3-2 in my favor. Alright guys, after my movement phase, I just kind of shimmied the Land Speeder and Samael and Sableclaw just around this building here, because I actually didn't have line of sight through it, so I wanted to go back and try and take out these Rippers. Bikes skedaddled from here to there. Just kind of keeping out of range, seeing what happens next. And Devastator stayed put. Terminator here moved on up through the building, trying to get some range here on some of the big monsters and Tyranid biomass over here. And then I deep struck the Deathwing Knights, and fortunately they are behind line of sight blocking terrain, so where they're sitting can't be shot at. So hopefully we can use that on some charges. Unless it's Hive Guard, absolutely. Unless it's Hive Guard. But I'm mainly worried about that Exocrine there, so we'll see what happens here in the shooting phase. Alright, so we're going to have in the shooting phase now, we're going to have this Deathwing Terminator. He's going to pop some shots into the Harpy.
Yes, sir.
So he's going to get 6 shots. Now he did move, so he's going to be at -1, so he's going to be hitting on 4s. But, nonetheless, here we go. So 4s, I got 2, and it is Strength 6 versus Toughness 6, so 4s. And I see 1 at AP -1.
And -1 will be a 5-up save. He will fail. Takes a wound.
Alright, we're going to have the Devastator squad, so we're going to have the 3 heavy bolter guys. They're going to shoot all of their shots into the Harpy. And then we're going to have the Las Cannon using the Signum into the Exocrine again for a much needed 3rd time. We'll see if it actually does some damage.
He's unkillable!
He is unkillable. Alright, so I'm going to do the heavy bolters first. So, needing 3s. Looks like 6. And it's strength 5 versus toughness 6. So 5s. So I see 3 at AP -1.
And that'll be a 5-up save.
So
2 more wounds, and he's only got 2 wounds left.
Alright, and then now the Las Cannon. So hitting on a 2.
Hit on 2.
Hits, and it wounds on a 3. Here we go. Big roll, big roll. Hits, it wounds.
Alright.
6 up, here we go.
There's a 6-up save.
Yes! It
goes through. Oh my goodness, D6 wounds.
Here's a D6. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 1. 5!
5 wounds. He's going to take a chunk, but he's still alive.
Yeah, so first up, we're going to have the Ravenwing Land Speeder. He's going to split fire. He's going to shoot his heavy bolter into the Harpy. And he's only got 2 wounds left, so we can see if we can trim him down here. And then we're going to have the Assault Cannon go into the Rippers because he doesn't have range on the Harpy, so no choice there. So we're going to do the heavy bolters first. So they're going to be hitting on 4s because he moved, but re-rolls because of Samael. So wow, 1 hit. And need 4s. Same roll, so wounding on 5s. And that is not a wound.
All right.
And we'll do the Assault Cannon now. 6 shots, needing 4s. Onto the rippers. I got 2 hits with rerolls. So I got 4, and it's strength 6.
So 2s.
Yeah, 2s. And I see 4 AP -1, so 1 dead ripper guy model,
And then
an
1
additional
guy.
wound.
So thank goodness for no instant death anymore.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna have now Samael. He's gonna split again, so he'll do the twin heavy bolter into the harpy and the twin assault cannon into these guys, into the rippers. So let's do the twin heavy bolter. So gonna be hitting on 3s with rerolls.
Ooh, that's a little better.
And looks like 5 hits, and it's strength 5 versus toughness 6, so 5s. So I see just 1, so he's gonna hold out.
Ooh, holding out with a 5-up save.
So that
Fails.
goes through.
Goes through. Takes another wound.
Down to 1 left. And then the 12 shots into the rippers. Alright, needing 3s. And re-rolling fails.
I think you're going to clear them out.
I have a good feeling.
Look at this. 2s.
2s.
Just need 4.
And
That's
got
enough
it.
to kill them all.
Alright, so now on to, so that was the end of the shooting phase. So now we're on into the charge phase. So first we're going to have the Deathwing Terminator, the lone Deathwing Terminator here, charge his Harpy. And then we will have the Deathwing Knights charge his Hive Tyrant.
So here comes some Overwatch. 4 shots from the Stinger salvo. Fails. And then 2d3. Ooh, there we
there's
go.
a 6.
There's a 6. That's 4 shots.
5.
Oh, no. Yeah, I rolled a
6 and a 3 is.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Thank you. I thought it was smaller.
That dice is gonna. Oh yes! We're
No,
still
6. It doesn't matter. It means nothing. Here
right.
comes the charge.
Here comes the charge. I need a 4, and I got it.
He's gonna get it, folks. He's all right. He's in there.
And boom. So then we'll do the Deathwing Knights. So since no line of sight,
I do not get to fire Overwatch, and you get to roll that 9, baby.
can go it up. That is definitely not.
It's a double 1.
That's
Oh,
definitely not.
so-
Let's zoom in.
so
zoom
sad.
in on that. Zoom in on that. Yes.
Oh.
That is the people's hero, folks.
All day,
That's
folks.
All right, here we go. 2 big rolls here, needing 4s to hit because of the -1. And
He
there it
fails.
is again,
Oh
folks.
goodness.
All right. Now the thing is, I can try and expend a command point here, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will expend a command point. I'm gonna use a different die.
This is your last.
This is my last one. You know what? I really want to kill this guy.
Was that double 1s again?
It was double 1s again. That's 2 double 1s in a row.
I think he's like.
Here we go. 4s.
That's another one. That's at least 5.
That is 5 1s in a row, folks. All right, now he's gonna get his attacks back.
It's 3 attacks. Sorry. 5's the hit. Rerolling 1s. I failed.
Yeah, you failed them all. So we're okay. All right, at the end of my turn 3, I actually didn't achieve anything. I have that Harpy left at 1 wound, which would give me Big Game Hunter and Scour the Skies, but of course my Terminator decided to whiff on both. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave those 2 obviously because it's pretty achievable with only 1 wound left on the Harpy. But I'm going to discard Psychological Warfare. So that will be it for me. It is still 3-2 in my favor.
Bottom of turn 3 for Justin, and this is the turn you've all been waiting for. I just drawed a bunch of objectives. I played the long game. I kept discarding objectives, and now I'm going to score many points this turn and kill many things, and Jeff will cry. Alright, the start of turn 3, the devastating turn 3 that destroys Jeff. The Harpy flew over the Terminator, which is going to allow you guys to see how bombs work. The Tyranids moved in to engage the Terminators because I believe I have what it takes to kill them. And everything else just kind of shuffled around. I went and grabbed all my objectives that I need to score some serious points, and you're gonna see victory here. All right, we're going to be dropping that bomb now. He's still got to roll to hit. It's going to be a 5-up because he's down to 1 wound. And what happens is this. First he failed, but that doesn't matter because he's going to drop 1 spore mine, and it has to be away 6 inches, but closer than something. But I'm going to put it about 4 or 5 inches away from him, and it will not get to charge this turn. Psychic phase. Here we go. We're going to do smite on those Terminators. And this is a 5 cast. Oh, the 10! I think it needs to be 11. Does it to be D6? So it does it be a 10. So it's doing D6 mortal wounds. And it's just one. I will burn that command point.
Oh, God.
Ah, 2 mortal wounds. But that's it.
That is 100% improvement with that command point,
That's
ladies
true.
and gentlemen.
100%.
That's economics right there.
Yeah.
And the next spell will be Catalyst. It's a 6-up. He's casting it on himself. And he fails that again.
You failed it the same exact way last time.
I did. Alright, so that's it for Psych. So I dropped my Spore Mine. I get to put it anywhere I want, really, which is really nice for the Harpies. It would have been awesome if it landed, because it would have been a possible mortal wound. You got to roll it. But now he's got another thing he's got to worry about. His little Spore Mine sitting there. Okay, Termagants will be shooting at the Terminator. And it'll be 12 shots coming right at him. 4 ups. Whew. I'm feeling froggy here. Remember, I've been very confident this turn, to say the least. 2 wounds. And 2 ups.
Hey, I mean, at this rate, I will roll
Double ones again. If you roll double ones again, that's 8 in a row. Oh my goodness! It still takes a wound. This is starting to get silly. The next thing will happen is my prime will fire his 3 shots. Needs 3s to hit. Failed 2 of them. Gonna need a 3 to wound. Takes a wound, -1.
Uh-oh.
3 up. Good. He's good.
Hang out there, buddy.
Good, folks. Next thing we'll be doing here is we'll be firing Mr. Hivecrone here. Or Harpy. Sorry, Harpy. The Harpy will fire. He has to shoot at the closest enemy unit that he can see because he's out of synapse. He'll be shooting down the line to this land speeder here. 2d3 shots. Whew, 2 shots. Hitting on 5s.
Ooh.
1 hit. And string 9.
So, yeah,
3.
3.
And it's a -1.
4 up.
Boom. And D3 wounds.
Just
1 wound.
So he's down to 4.
Alright, folks, here we go. We're going to be rolling for the Exocrine. Needs 4s to hit. I'll reroll that guy because he's whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And we're looking at 3s to wound. And it looks like 3 wounds at -3.
So 3 5-ups. Let's see it.
No, he will die. Okay, next we're going to unload on the Terminators.
Deathwing Knights.
Or Deathwing. Oh, I'm sorry. Deathwing Knights.
You know,
So,
you gotta get it right.
all the Hive Guard, I'm just going to unload everything on there to speed up the dice. It's going to be 8 shots altogether. 3s to hit. Oof. You like to see that, folks. Those of you at home watching. Who's the one? Oh, the one. Oh, goodness. Jeff, what are you going to do? It's a -2. 4 ups.
They have 3 up invulns. They have storm shields.
Ooh, nice.
Is it just 1 damage apiece?
It's going to be D3 damage.
Oh, gosh. Alright, 3 ups. So I failed 4.
Oh, goodness gracious. So let's do this. We're going to do 1 at a time. Because that's how you got to do it. So 1 just takes 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to kill a guy.
Okay.
And the next one. Just 1 wound, so another guy's going to die. Because that can't be.
Yeah.
So 2 guys will die. Alright, so now the Tyrant will fire his 6 shots. 3s to hit. Some fails. Strength 7 versus toughness 4, so 3s to wound. 3 wounds at a -1.
And how much damage?
Just 1 damage piece.
3 ups.
Oh my gosh, folks, this, you've seen it. You've seen it.
This should be the cover shot for this battle report. It should
This
just have
is
ones.
absolutely. You're now at
The People's Hero didn't come out better well. Sorry.
So you lost the guy and another guy takes a wound?
Yeah.
That is ugly. Double 1s will definitely fail. Here we go. I don't get double 1s though. Not in this house. 11. He's going to charge in. And we are ready for combat. I'm just going to roll straight the Rending Claws. 2s to hit. And then it's going to be 3s to wound. Rerolls. Reroll that 2. 4 wounds. Add minus a bunch. Oh, 1 goes through. 1 goes through.
Yeah, he takes 1.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
If I would have passed that, he got a 3-up invuln.
That's true. Like I said, folks, turn 3 was a monster. So I scored 3 points. Secure objective 1, secure objective 4, secure objective 2. That'll be 3 points. The now score is 5-3.
All right, so on my turn 4, so I had to keep Big Game Hunter and Skyward Skies. Hopefully we'll achieve that this turn. I just drew Secure Objective 3, so that's right in my backfield, so shouldn't have any trouble getting that. So hopefully I can match Justin's 3-point swing with a 3-point swing of my own.
I made a mistake not cutting his deck at the beginning of the game. So what you're seeing is, something.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah,
that's all. So hopefully we'll get some good luck here and we can move on. All right, after movement on my turn 4, move the bikes over here to capture objective 3 to secure it, to get that victory point. Devastators didn't move, obviously. These guys just moved up just enough to stay out of range of the infamous Exocrine, and we're gonna try and take out that harpy there. See if we can get that. Kill a fly, enemy unit with fly, as well as Big Game Hunter. So we'll see what we can do. Not a lot of models left here for me, so we'll see what I can make up for in raw talent. So first we're gonna have the Ravenwing Landspeeder, this front one. He's gonna unload all of his weaponry. See if we can finally take out this harpy.
Goodbye, harpy.
Infamous harpy. He's got 1 wound left. See if we can take him down.
You did, man.
All right. So first we will do the assault cannon. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling fails. So it looks like 3 hits, and looks like 4, and wounding on 4s. I see 3,
Ooh,
AP minus 1.
So these are going to be 5-ups.
Oh my gosh.
It's starting to get interesting. Or it's already been interesting. It's starting to get embarrassing.
Oh my goodness. All right, heavy bolter, 4s.
I believe in the heavy bolter.
And rerolling fails, 2 hits, and this one's wounding on 5s. I got nothing. All right, so first we'll do the we'll do 2 heavy bolters. The front 2 heavy bolters are gonna go into the harpy.
The unkillable harpy.
The unkillable harpy, and then we're gonna do the heavy bolter and the las cannon into the hive tyrant. So we're gonna put the signum. Also, the sergeant's gonna shoot his bolt gun at the hive tyrant.
Of course.
And we'll put the signum on the. I guess we'll go on the las cannon. So we'll do the heavy bolters on the harpy first. So 3s. So
good roll.
And well, now we need 5s. I got 2, so 2 5-up saves because it's minus 1. Yes.
There he goes. He's
there
a
it
dead
is.
man.
There it is, folks. Finally. All right, now we're gonna do the heavy bolter and the las cannon into the hive tyrant. So first we'll do the heavy bolter. So this is just hitting on 3s. 2 hits and strength 5, toughness 6, so 5s. I see 1, AP minus 1.
So we're looking at a 4-up.
There he goes.
He'll take a wound.
All right. And then now let's do the las cannon.
The infamous las cannon.
Hitting on a 2. That hits.
Hit.
And it's going to wound on a 3. And that wounds. AP minus 3.
So we're going to take my 5-up invuln save because fly runs have invulns.
That goes
he's
through.
going to fail it.
All right, here we go. D6 damage. 4.
And 4 more. So altogether he took 5 wounds from that shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, your bolt gun.
Oh, and the bolt gun. Yes. Good call. You get 3. Missed. So just 5 wounds from all that. All right. So next up, we're going to have Samael try and do some damage on the hive tyrant. So first we're going to do the twin heavy bolter. So it's going to be 6 shots. Rerolling fails, but it's going to be hitting on 3s because he did move. So rerolling fails. I got 6 hits, and it's strength 5 on toughness 6, so 5s.
Correct.
I see 3.
Alrighty. So we're at minus 1, correct?
Yes, sir. 3
So 4-up saves.
Ooh, got 1.
2. So 1 goes through. He's at
4 wounds left.
He has 4 wounds left.
All right, and then we are going to shoot the twin assault cannon. So it's going to be 12 shots.
Right now he's picking up a lot of dice, gentlemen and ladies.
12 shots hitting on 3s with rerolls.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, I thought it was good. I was about to say that was a clean all hit there. All
See,
hit.
all the dice averaged out. All those 1s just turned to 6s. See, I
guess.
don't know what he's complaining about.
I mean, anyway, ignoring that. And now we're gonna be moving on 3s, because it's, or no, 4s. So I see 1, 2, I see 6.
Oh, goodness. All right, let's see some 4-up saves here. Come on, Tyrant. Stay alive, brother.
I see 3. He's got 1.
He's got 1 live left. He lives.
All right, so the bikers are also in range. They're hopefully gonna try and finish off the old Hive Tyrant here. So we're gonna do the twin bolt guns. So it's gonna be 2 shots apiece at 24 inches. So 8 shots, hitting on 3s. I see 7.
Ooh,
and
very
it's
nice.
Wounding on 5s. A lot of 6s there though. Hopefully we didn't waste them all. I see 4.
Nicely
so
done.
4 3-ups.
And I'm going to pass it. Hot dice, folks, but he's still got a plasma to come.
Plasma hitting on a 3. That's a miss.
And he lives. The Tyrant lives another day.
So at the end of my turn 4, I'm actually going to score all 3 of these objectives. For getting the Harpy, I got Scour the Skies. For getting the Harpy as well, I do get Big Game Hunter. And then I also secured objective 3, so that is a 3-point swing, just like Justin. So it now puts me ahead 6-5, and we're going into Justin's turn 4.
This is the way Warhammer 40k is supposed to be. Of course he scores 3 points on my overwhelming victory. And then of course I draw objectives that are difficult for me to get. But I believe in me. So we have secure objective 5. We have overwhelming firepower. And we have secure objective 6. Well, I don't believe I'll get secure objective 6. But the other ones, I got this. Okay, end of my movement phase. I had to move my guys upfield because he's scared and he runs away from me. So it'll take some negatives, but I'll be alright. Moved other guys to secure some objectives, hoping for later on to score some points with them. And I moved my firing up, and he only got 1 move left, but I think he may get a smite off or something like that. Alright, here we go. Psychic phase, I'm going to do smite on these devastators up here. Need a 5 and 4 to go. And I go 6. So D3 mortal wounds. That's going to be 2.
So 2 dead guys. And I will take out, let's see, I'll take out the Sergeant and a Heavy Bolter guy. Because I need all the heavy weapons I can.
Next I'll cast the Feel No Pain on himself. Or Disgusting Resilient. Oh, and it goes off. Yeah, because it's not perils with doubles. Alright.
There you go.
So he's good. First thing we're going to be doing is firing this Exocrine. I had to move him, so he takes a minus to hit and all that, so he'll be hitting on 6s. And he's going to be shooting at this land speeder here. So let's throw some 6s on the board.
I see
Whoa!
2.
Oh my goodness. Let it happen. Let it happen. Strength 7, 3s to wound. 1 wound at a -3.
That's a fail.
Gonna go through, and it's gonna be 2 damage, 2 straight.
Alright.
Alright, cowardly Jeff has ran away from me, so now I do not have as much, but he was smart, he took away the guys in front, giving me less guys to shoot at, so I will fire on him with only 1 Hive Guard that's in range. He gets 2 shots, he's hitting on 4s because he moved. 1 hit. Strength 8, so 2 to wound. Goes through the armor, it's -2.
And that's a fail.
That is a fail, and they'll kill him. And then nextly, we'll be firing the Hive Tyrant. He's got 6 shots. 4s to hit, only 2 hit. And it's 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1, but you're in cover, so +1 there.
3+.
2 dead!
That's it.
That's it, that's the unit. We got him with overwhelming firepower. I did not expect to score that point, but we got it. Well, I was very fortunate there again, and I was able to score overwhelming firepower, so that will score a point, and a secured objective 5, which also score a point. So now the score is 7-6 going into turn 5. I'm also going to discard the secure objective 6.
All right. At my turn 5, so I sweeped all of my objectives last turn, so I drew 3 cards. I actually got a bunch of useless cards, except 1. I got Secure Objective 6, which is in my backfield, so should be easy to grab. But I did get Secure Objective 4 and 1, which are really far in Justin territory, so not going to be achieving those anytime soon. So I'm going to see if I can take Objective 6 and get some kills out here. Alright, so after movement, I shuffled both Samael and the land speeder here. Land speeder is going to get objective 6, if you can see in there. Samael is going to be hanging on over here, and the Ravenwing Bikers have also pushed back, so we can still have some range on that 1 wound hive tyrant, but he does have what is it? Catalyst is the
Yes, Catalyst is a spell.
so, and that gives him basically disgustingly resilient. So we'll see if we can finally take him out with some firepower here. All right, so first we're gonna do the biker squad. So it's gonna be 8 shots coming in hot, and hitting on 3s. I see
some 3s. I also see some 2s.
I do, yes. So 4s. So 5s. Excuse me. Yes. So I see 1.
1 wound.
1 3 up.
Here comes a 3 up. Oh, I
good.
got it. He's good.
And then the plasma.
Oh, I forgot about the plasma.
And that's a 2 again.
I'm sorry, the plasma has not hit, I don't think, all game.
I think, yeah, probably. It sounds about right. Maybe once.
Sounds about right.
Maybe once, but if it did, it was insignificant. All right, so first we're going to do the land speeder further away. Now, I believe his assault cannon is going to be out of range. All right, so it looks like the assault cannon is out of range, so it's just going to be heavy bolter first. So this is hitting on 4s, and it's re-rolling fails because of a Samael. 3 hits, and wounding on 5s. I see 1, 4 up. And that's good.
Loves it.
All right, and then we're gonna do the heavy bolter. So now we're gonna move on to Samael. So we're gonna do the twin heavy bolter. So this is gonna be hitting on 3s and re-rolling fails. So I'm gonna re-roll that one there, and then 5s to wound. I see 2 at -1, so 2 4-ups. That's a fail, but he does get his disgustingly resilient no pain. And
he fails it. The Hive Tyrant goes.
Finally died. So after my turn 5, I will achieve secure objective 6, and I will discard secure objective 4. So I'm just going to hang out at secure objective 1 just out of principle. But that puts us back at a tie at 7-7. So here we go into Justin's turn 5.
So we're taking a look at the objectives for Justin here. The BIG Justin coming in with the priority orders received. Which didn't help him, but it did take away blood and guts. So that allowed him to pull secure objective 3, which is currently in Jeff's control and is out of range for Justin to get to. And then we have a mission critical objective. This is why I'm taking over the camera, folks. You guys need to see this. So with mission critical objective, Justin had to roll a dice. If he was able to roll anything other than a 3 or a 6, he's going to go ahead and score that this turn. So that is going to give him the point that he needed as long as he can remain in control of objective 2, which should be no problem whatsoever.
Okay, like in most games of 40K, we're at the bottom of turn 5, and then what you can see is that there's not many more models on the field for Jeff. I still have plenty of models on the field. So
taking out more models of yours than you've taken out of mine. I'm going with that.
So I grabbed objective 2 because that's what I need. You know how this works at the end of the games for Warhammer 40K. Now it's all about just maneuvering and trying to get the last couple points to hopefully win the game. And so I'm going to make some pot shots at him, and we'll see what happens. All right, the only thing he can shoot is the Exocrine. He's in range of Samael.
Sam I am.
All right. And I have to hit the 6s, so, you know, let's see what happens. Oh, my goodness.
2.
He's got 2 6s. That's all that matters. Strength 7, so 3s to wound.
Got 1.
1 wound.
And he's got a 4-up invuln.
Okay.
And he fails it.
And it's a 2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay, at the end of turn 5, I would discard this. If this happened here, I would score mission critical objective, which is just 1 point, and I would be stuck with holding secure objective 3. This is going to put me 1 point ahead. I believe the score is 8-7, and we will be rolling off to see if the game continues. All right, well, here comes the roll off to see if the game ends. I need a 1 or a 2 for me to win, for Justin to win.
For Justin to win.
And that's what we're talking about here, folks. Now, you know, it's hard to be this good to win by such landsliding victories. You know, these just dominant victories. You start from the beginning of the game, you go all the way through, and you just crush your opponent, and you win by, you know, at least 1 point, and that will win it.
Hey guys, it's TCD Matt coming at you from the Chainsaw Diaries. We had another super fun battle report where it was really close, you guys. I think that this was an exciting game. Unlike ours, this was kind of close and really came down to that last turn. So let's go to our guest first, Justin. How do you feel about the game, man?
It was good. It was Maelstrom with Tyranids. If you run Swarm, we knew we were playing Maelstrom before we get into the thing, so I did build a list that favors Swarm, and then I brought Swarm. The objective placement was really key. The fact that Jeff kind of loaded up one side of the board with objectives, and then I got to pick that deployment zone was really big for me.
It wasn't really my fault, but
And then I played.
I didn't try to do that.
And then I played the long game where I was just trying to discard cards as much as I can because I knew I was in control of 4 of the 6 objectives, and just with math alone, as you keep drawing cards, you should start scoring more points than the other. But with Nids, you play the long game and you hope that you draw the cards you need to score some points and win the game.
That's what you did.
And that's what I did. And then, there was no real question if I was going to win or not. Like, it was more about...
Listen to this guy. Listen to this
much.
guy. What point?
We do select our guests based on humility, so
Yeah.
No, so Jeff,
Really
there was a couple bits of the game that didn't necessarily go your way. I think you rolled 6 ones in a row, 5 ones in a row, 7.
Hey,
Seven.
every time we talk about it, the number gets bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
I
got
know you rolled 2 double ones.
2 double ones for sure.
So, that's like 1 in like 400 some chance.
And then I re-rolled that one of those ones to be another one.
Yeah, so I would want
if you need ones, like if this game was about ones, not sixes, like I'd win every game because I roll more ones than anybody, almost statistically possible.
Yeah, it is amazing. But I'll tell you what, it did look like you guys had a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Nobody lost their warlord, which is kind of unusual in games of 40K. Now with the Maelstrom, you guys were both able to kind of keep them out of harm's way, which is nice.
Yeah, I will say one thing that Jeff did not pick up on that I actually gambled with when I brought in this army was I only had 2 synapse creatures on the entire map, and he ignored them for the first 3 turns, which definitely helped me spread out my guys. And when I was able to do that, I was able to get more objectives, and then he finally killed it later on.
Yeah, I didn't think I really had much. Like I wouldn't be able to shoot the prime. That's it was literally impossible because you had 2 Evish just surrounded by Gauns and stuff. And he's a character, I can't target him out. So, I mean, I'd really have to be like, I want to kill him and dump everything over there. So that was kind of a waste. And then the Hive Tyrant was kind of far back at first. And he kind of, I started shooting at him when he came closer, but I mean, I don't know if Synapse would have been the total difference. I mean, I feel like I still fed you targets that... You took out the models that were still closest anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting.
So, I mean, I don't know if it would have came into too much play, but you're right. I could have maybe messed up your strategy if I was able to take out some Synapse creatures. But all in all, I just, didn't get the right cards.
Yeah, instead of 1 last cannon, 2 last cannons. That game could have completely been different.
Yeah. If I took out the Exocrine early,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I could have, maybe moved up, didn't get everything just totally blown off the board like the Terminators.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The Terminators would have then done a lot more work. You would have actually folded my right flank.
There was a point where you could have gone after the Synapse if you would have deployed your Terminators over to the flank of his right flank, but I think that they underperformed a little bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
well, no rerolls. I
Right.
didn't have rerolls on them, so definitely they were gonna not perform as good as at least I feel they normally do when I use them. So
right.
definitely hamstrung them. And I don't know, maybe I should have moved something here, moved something there, did something a little different, but I just didn't get it. Didn't get it when I needed it. So
those Land Raiders are amazing. Or I'm sorry, those Land Speeders are amazing gun.
The reroll battery.
And as soon as I saw the amount of devastation that you could do on that, I had to zero in and kill as many as I could.
Yes, and you did. I mean, the first turn you took them out. You took out 2
in the first turn.
In the first turn, it's absolutely right. So I mean, you think about it, if I had 1 or 2 of those more, maybe I could have done some more damage later on in the game. Maybe the Harpy wouldn't have survived so many rounds of shooting.
He survived. But he didn't do that much damage either.
That's true, but he made me shoot at him because I needed the cards for it. So it kind of hamstrung my shooting at other stuff because I wanted to kill him. I needed to kill him to get those big points. Right.
I would have pulled the Harpy out of this list. I was really hesitant about bringing him in the first place. If I were to redo this all over again, I would pull him out and playing Maelstrom going forward. I'll probably just put even more bodies on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's true. You talk about the Swarm army. It's like, yeah, I thought maybe Elite could stop Swarm. But, I mean, watching how these Terminators really underperformed, you could argue I probably could have benefited from more guns, more bodies, less points invested in. I mean, that's pretty much 500 points of Terminators that killed a couple Termagants.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And when you're seeing these Elite versus Swarm armies, deployment becomes such a big part of the game.
Huge.
If you're talking a long table edge where you're having to control wider areas, then Elite armies are able to go to one flank or the other and really isolate things. But when you're able to go short table edge against short table edge, you're especially if there's any kind of fire valley that you're able to concentrate down, you can really hold your own. But
absolutely.
Most important question of the night, Justin, did you have fun?
This was fantastic. I wanted to do a battle report my whole life. I mean, this is why I got into the game. I started playing 5 years ago. I never done a battle report. Wanted to do a battle report. Everyone wants to do a battle report. It was amazing.
Chainsaw Diaries, making dreams come true.
That's
They
right.
did.
That's
They
right.
did. Absolutely.
It's just like the telethon. We're a little past Labor Day, but we're just making dreams come true.
Absolutely.
So hey, you guys, if you had fun tonight, make sure to subscribe to the channel.